Hello everyone, Caplo here, and today we will look at the deck that won the calling in Singapore. It is a dash deck with Talishar that has the plan to switch into pistol. I will go over the main deck and how to transform into the pistol version, and go over which matchup you should run which version. Let's jump into the deck tech. The equipment of the deck is pretty straightforward. We are playing the Teklo Foundry Heart with the Achilles accelerators for boots, the Goliath Gauntlet for hands, and the Crown of Providence for headpiece. The main plan is to go super aggressive, so these are like the best for the aggressive plan. In case we face the Wizards, we have the Visitronic model instead of Crown of Providence. And then this deck has two plans. The main plan, the aggressive one, instead of playing pistol, we are playing with Talishar. I've been loving Talishar in Blitz, and this could be a decent addition in Constructed as well. I still need to test this version of the deck, but hopefully it's gonna do me well. And then we have the pistol for the pistol plan. This is all of we pack for equipment, pretty straightforward, not much sideboarding. And now let's see the aggressive package. Here is the deck. A starting item we have Teklo Pounder, and also another item we have Teklo Core and Spark of Genius to fetch for the items. Depending on the situation, you might want to fetch Teklo Core or Teklo Pounder. Then the core of the deck is all of the good boost cards. We have Zipper Hit, 0 to 60, T-Bone and Throttle, all in the full 9 cards you can play with, 3 of each color. Then we have 3 red High Speed Impact, 2 blue and a Signal Jammer. And as payoffs for our boost we have Maximum Velocity. This is a really powerful card, deals 10 damage. Requires a bit of setup with probably Teklo Core and have it in the arsenal, but once you pull it off, this is really powerful. Then we have Payload, it is another finisher that has Dominate if you boost it this turn. And then we have Combustible Courier that if it hits, the next attack you boost is combat chain get +3. This is a really powerful and streamlined deck for the aggro boost. It's not too different to the previous deck that I've done. I did not have the T-Bones and the maximum velocities. I did not have the yellow T-Bones, and instead of those I did have the high octane and the overblasts, but this requires the aggro plan with pistol for high octane. This card is probably better against Prism since you can get a lot of action point and clear a lot of auras. But this version I feel like it doesn't want to clear out auras, just want to ignore the aura and go face. Which, if you want to play an aggressive deck, this is a really good aggressive deck. There are some bad matchups that can fatigue you, especially Guardians. So what you want to do against Guardian, you want to switch to play, instead of playing Talishar, you want to switch to a pistol-centric version. And the swap is quite easy. So first let's see what we have in the sideboard for the pistol plan. We have 3 induction chambers with 3 plasma purifiers. Then we have some spicy tech as Reinforce the Line. I would personally play a Faithful Seal over Reinforce the Line, but this is what the tech went with. Then as more defense we have our defense reactions, we have Sink Below and Unmovable. All of these cards for the pistol plan come in is 13 cards. What you want to do when you sideboard for the pistol plan, you want to have access as many blue as possible. You want to be able to get the Spark of Genius for the items, or load the pistol and load the induction chambers, etc. Because this require resources. So for 13 cards, if we want to switch out from Talishar to the pistol, I would keep all of the blues and all of the core of the power. And my 13 cards I would cut is the payloads, the combustible courier, the maximum velocity, the red high speed impact, and I think that's about it. Probably remove 12 cards to bring in 13 cards from the sideboard. There is also another option that I like to do, that I call it the light pistol. And with the light pistol is mainly if you want to block with your cards more than actually setting up for the big pistol plan with all the items. So in my light pistol version, I would bring in from this deck, but I would recommend to play a bit more defense reaction if you want to have the option of the light version of the pistol. But I will bring in the Sink Belows, unless you play against Warrior, then you want the movables. And what you want to do is to bring in the 2 induction chambers and 1 plasma purifier. If you want to side into the light pistol plan, what I would side out is the Teklo core and the Teklo pounder. I know they are blue, but they don't block. And then I will probably cut the maximum velocities. They do block for 3, which is good, but you can probably cut them out because you will never play them. And with a light pistol plan, you usually want to block a bit, and then after you know where like all of your generics are gone. Also, I forgot this one, you bring it this one too. But once you know when the generics are gone and you're out of them, you can start boosting and take back the tempo. I feel like this version is not predisposed to the light pistol plan. So in the matchup that you would bring in the light pistol, for example Ninja, instead you just want to raise them, so you play the aggressive package. In summary, this is the core of the deck that will not get changed depending on what hero you play. And then if you're playing the aggressive version, you have these cards in with Talishar as a weapon, and if you play the pistol defensive version, you have these cards in with the pistol as a weapon. I think it is a pretty straightforward sideboarding with the deck, and I will try it out in the future and see how it goes. This is how I would plan for Talishar in the pistol plan. With this exact 80s, I will not go to the light pistol plan, so I'll probably play the Talishar instead of the light pistol. But if you would make changes and play Fate Foreseen, maybe you can play the light pistol version for those heroes. So the full pistol is for Oldim, Dory and Bravo, and Dash depending on what version of Dash they're playing. You can catch them off guard with Talishar, or you can catch them off guard by playing the control. Then all of the other heroes I would play the Talishar version. I hope you enjoyed this quick deck tech and guide about the deck that won the calling in Singapore. If you've tried it out, please let me know how it's going. But that's it for now. I hope you have a wonderful day. I will see you next time. Bye bye.